I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. Any woman who has traveled pregnant can tell you that it is no fun. For Mary, the trip would have been especially grueling. She traveled to a town 130 kilometers away, probably on foot or on a donkey, without the comfort of paved roads, air condition, or shock absorbers. Why did she do it? Well, let's think about what just had happened. Has been told that she's pregnant by the power of the Holy Spirit. She also learned that her cousin Elizabeth, who is too old to conceive, is also pregnant. Mary must have been delighted to talk to a woman who could personally understand her excitement, her amazement, and probably her nervousness as well. Mary's journey also demonstrates the calling of the community. Sometimes our physical presence is the best gift we can give another person. Let us also remember that Mary carries Christ within her, which gives another layer of meaning to her decision to offer support to her cousin. Pope John Paul II recognized this in a 1997 homily when he reflected on the Visitation and said, "In this act of human solidarity, Mary demonstrates that authentic charity grows within us when Christ is present." The Visitation teaches, as the dogmatic constitution of the Church Lumen Gentium number 57 points out, that the union of the Mother with the Son in the work of salvation is manifested from the moment of the virginal conception of Christ until his death. First, when Mary, getting up hastily to go visit Elizabeth, is greeted by her as blessed because of her faith in the promise of salvation, and the precursor leaped for joy in his mother's womb. In short, the Visitation remembers that no one is an island. We all live and thrive in relationship with others. Sometimes we give in these encounters, and other times we receive. And often, as in the Visitation, it is a beautiful combination of both. The Visitation is an event in salvation history. Elizabeth, a model of the Old Testament, finds the New Testament in Mary's faith in the mystery of her own destiny. But the most significant thing is the meeting of their unborn children. John, who jumps in his mother's womb, already anticipates his role as a precursor of the Messiah. In the Visitation, Mary is a model of the genuine apostolate of the Church. Carrying and showing Jesus is the supreme norm and the mission of the Church. Mary's faith in visiting her cousin teaches that God speaks through others. Except for the special experience of the Annunciation, Mary knew the will of God through others. Mary's faith, praised by Elizabeth, leads her to become aware of the dignity of being the mother of Jesus, and even more, to be a true disciple of the Lord. Faith was no easier for Mary than for us. Being aware that this faith was difficult involved deep struggles and gives an idea of Mary's life, of the evidence of her similarity to us, fully participating in the human condition, but without sin. Mary's visit to her cousin Elizabeth was not an easy trip, but rather involved physical risks, long journeys, and inconveniences. Mary and the unborn Son of God brought God's grace and confirmation to Elizabeth and her unborn son, allowing us to corroborate that with God we always win.